Hello, everybody. This is Carole Ramsey, and I haven't been online or anywhere for quite a long time now. And there's been so much going on. So I, like so many other light workers who are getting more and more sensitive to what is going on planet and in between. I have to say, in between dimensions, in between cells, even. It's minute. So today, I had decided have to start up the Zoom at noon, and of course, with yesterday's solar event, it has created so many irregularities and so many issues regarding social media, regarding anything electric. So this is what is going on electrically. So it's electrically that will be creating issues. And so with that being said, the 12 o'clock noon that we were supposed to have Zoom at noon that I've been having for many years, I had stopped that for about a year, and now we're back. And today now we were able to just go online at 3 p.m. rather than noon. And I've been trying my best to get all of this done. And so, to make a long story short, this morning I received some downloads from a new faction. I've never channeled the Federation. It's the Federation of Galaxies, Federation of, they call themselves the Federation. So let's keep it at that. And Federation is likened to what they have shown me, because everything is visual. What they have shown me is similar to Star Wars. They have all of these amazing ways to moderate and see what is going on Earth, within the Earth, within the communications between people who are, not everyone, but the people who are key to any kind of destruction or chaos to this earth, to this plane, to the plane, not this plane, because now we're in the fifth dimension of consciousness and higher. This is regarding the missiles. This is regarding the new contracts, the new agreements that are being signed or about to be signed to create havoc, create chaos for the population of Earth. And so now the Federation, as well as many other people of other galaxies, have incorporated into human form and are infiltrated within the government, within the military. Regardless of the governments, they are worldwide to keep the peace. And they are here as peacekeepers. because there is much that may occur. But what you will be seeing and understanding and being shown maybe one, not the truth, because these monumental catastrophes have been planned, and they may be showing the catastrophes that were planned but have never occurred, have not occurred. So if you know anyone in those areas that they show catastrophes, we suggest that you contact these people who have not experienced anything but their boring day-to-day life. And so this is something for you to be grateful for. If you are so bored that you complain about your boredom, now is something different for you to look at about your life, how your life is boring. You don't have enough money, regardless of everything that you do have, the freedoms that you do have to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want. And so we we move on to our domestic animals have been upgraded because our domestic animals have been taking on so much of our stress. And they, as much as we are, meaning the human form, so all of humanity, as well as the animals, the plants, all of the creatures in the oceans as well as in the air, are being upgraded. And this will be something to identify as stressful, because when people and animals, anything in organic form, becomes upgraded, it means that it activates the nervous structure, the nervous body. And so it may also feel like an itchiness or a burning sensation, as well as being unsettling somewhat. And so we recommend to drink more water, to rest, and to find ways that are calm and soothing, to do yoga, to rest, to read uplifting materials, not watch the news on your TV or any social media is not recommended, because there are many movies. And when we say movies, we mean untruths to entertain. And some people like to be entertained, not to be uplifted, but to be shocked. And a lot of people like to see blood, like to see killings, like to see torment, war. And this is because of the darkness has infiltrated to desensitize you all from the actual pain caused on your brother and sister of the earth. And so by desensitizing you, your empathy, your chakras become blocked. Your heart is closed. All of your chakras are closed. And so it eliminates you from ascension. It eliminates you from wanting to know who you truly are. It eliminates you from your light. It eliminates you from your God-given talents, your new abilities as a human to be, to have been created with all of these gifts that are coming into the forefront now. And now the humans, because of yesterday, are growing into 5D consciousness. Now, what does that mean? Everybody is hearing about the ascension, moving into fifth dimension. What does all this mean? All of this is a feeling of newness. You feel new. You feel invigorated. You feel a lightness. You feel lighter. There's more space inside of your head. You're not thinking as much because you know that you don't have to think. Overthinking has been part of the matrix. The matrix is the world of thought, the world of gravity, the world of heaviness. And so this feeling of newness, of being light, also allows you this space to be spontaneous, something that is very fearful when you are programmed to think and organize. And so spontaneity, like a child, so you could become childlike again. And so childlike does not mean not having responsibilities. It's just a way of maneuvering yourself throughout your life, throughout your day, as a child with the responsibilities, but feeling new, feeling light. You will accomplish what you need to accomplish. And these childlike abilities help you to co-create new thoughts, meaning you will find new ways to do what you have been doing for many days, weeks, months, and years. You will find new ways of doing those that will be easier, that will be more economical, and that will be less time consuming. And these new thoughts will be random on your day-to-day continuously, so that you will be attracting abundance, meaning you will be finding better ways, easier ways to create money, to create space in your life, to have fun. That's abundance. When you have more time to enjoy yourself, when you have more time to create beauty, more beauty around you, having more beautiful things, and letting go of what no longer serves you. And this is on all levels, including friendships, because at a high frequency level, the friendships are authentic. There is nobody who will be stabbing you in the back, and you in the fifth dimension of higher learning, higher being, don't even have the thought of such a thing. It does not exist in the higher realms of light. It's all about community. It's all about helping one another. It's about serving others. And it's not that you will be giving up anything, all the contrary. By you helping others, there will be so many others who will help you. And helping, we mean support, whatever you need. And sometimes so many have never asked for anything. You don't have to ask, because now in the 5D, fifth dimensional consciousness, there is also the thought processes of not having any secrets. And so telepathically, people will be connecting and communicating more and more. This will take time. And you can start with the people you trust the most. Little by little, and you will realize that telepathic communication is the original way, was the very first language. And it was distorted because human, became dark with their thoughts and did not want to share. And so that is how the light started to dim more and more. But now we have this opportunity that humanity and all of the creatures in the third dimensional density are moving, and this has begun with yesterday's celestial event. And many who are and who have been on the path of light have graduated back to the fifth density of light. Now, the next thing we would like to discuss is, because of this childlike aspect, there is fun. And when you decide you've accomplished something, you celebrate it with either a gesture or a song or something like that, to let others know that you have accomplished something. And they too will join in with and for your accomplishment. Everyone is happy for each other, you see. Now, there is the next thing we would like to talk about, the tunnels. There are many tunnels. And the tunnels we talk about are the tunnels for the millions and millions of children that have been removed from their families for sex, slavery, and trade, which is the most lucrative commerce, which has been for thousands of years and has been hidden, and now has been coming forth. And still people cannot imagine such horrors. And this has been going on for eons. And these children that have been moved through the tunnels. Now these tunnels are not just physical tunnels in the earth, into Middle Earth, but also through different aspects of this planet. There are wormholes in planet Earth that have been accessing to Mars, to the moon, and to other galaxies, if you will. It may be difficult to understand, but it is as easily as going someplace and opening up a door and stepping into another room. And there you have it. You're in another continent, another star, another planet, another galaxy. It's as easy as that. Humanity has been kept in the dark with all of the physics and astrophysics and beyond. And all of this will be made known, but at a time where humanity will be ready to acknowledge this, because even though there was a test run with the movie about the child trafficking, there were many people who refused to see it because they refused to give it importance, because they refused to believe that such things are occurring to such innocent children. The same is going on with the killings of animals, the slaughter of animals, which also this will stop. It's all about becoming conscious of what you do, what you say, how you behave. And this is the awareness that will be coming forth with many more celestial occurrences, as was yesterday. Because now the negative faction, the darkness, yesterday had an opportunity to open portals because the veils are very thin. And so with the people who were so excited about going outside of their homes and just looking upward to seeing the moon over the sun, just to see a celestial event, had no idea that with intention opens up a portal for chaos. And so remember, there was darkness and there was light. And so people were not aware. And those people who were not aware were able to open portals for the others meaning the darks, the black hats. And so they were opening up more chaos for the world. And so those who have been following their intuition through meditation, through silence, were able to stay indoors and meditate for all of humanity, because there are many magnificent occurrences that are happening and that will continue to occur, as well as an influx of physical deterioration of the physicality of the planet and its people. And so, which are you? Do you give thanks every morning? Do you practice Reiki or other spiritual practices? Are you kind? Have you stopped speaking about other people behind their back? Because that too is considered attack. And it deteriorates your teeth, because energy coming out of your mouth will make your teeth rot. So it all starts with a cavity. And it's time to also raise your frequency with food. Focus on food that comes from Mother Earth, that you can get in a tree or from the ground. And if you eat animal, bless it in your plate before you eat it, because remember, the animal went through torment and torture. And so all of this trauma is in the muscle that you are eating. And so if you swallow another animal's trauma, you will eventually pick it up through your veins, through your digestion, through your organs. That will deteriorate you. All of this to say is time for an awakening, to become conscious of what you think, how you think, what you do, how you speak. Another thing that we would like to talk about, and we will be ending soon, is the word consciousness, which you have been hearing quite a bit, and souls. So many different religions talk about a soul, but nobody knows for sure where the soul is in the body, the physical body. Well, here we are. What is consciousness? Your consciousness is in your mind, your head. That is why when you see an aura, golden aura of light, or a beautiful white aura, is because the consciousness, a person's consciousness, well, the soul is also the consciousness. It's the same. So your soul is in your head, your consciousness is in your head because of the third eye, your pineal gland, connected to and with your crown chakra and your higher, because there are other chakras. There are limitless chakras, but these are the main ones. And so now what we have learned is that the fourth dimension is now being locked, so that the people who have crossed over, who have dropped their physical bodies and their consciousness, their souls have left their body, are now being taken by the dark so that they will never see the light. They will never go to God. They will never reincarnate. This has begun. And this fourth dimension is to try and explain, is based around planet Earth, which is a space around planet Earth where when the souls go, they cannot move farther because of the karmic debts. That some debts are to come to them and they have karmic debts to others. And so that's why from the very beginning of time, they were not able to move forward, meaning outward back to the heart of God. They needed to come back and experience to make it right, if you will, for others and for themselves. Well, now this aspect here has been confiscated by the dark. And if you have learned or heard of the word louche, louche is someone's energy that is being siphoned from their body, from their being. So many people are going around being extremely exhausted, being tired. Epstein-Barr, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue, even dementia. Anything that makes you not sharp, not alert or alive with the energy that you so deserve and that you need to have. The louche. And this was probably an agreement only by seeing, like we were telling before, by seeing movies, by seeing things that desensitize you. So when you become desensitized, you don't care about the next person. You don't even feel what it feels like you to hurt. So this is the desensitization. And by desensitizing, you are open to let go of your universal life force. And it's the universal life force that they are taking from you, little by little. And now with crossing over, this universal life force energy that is also contained in your mind, in your soul, in your consciousness, is also being sucked out by these dark factions who live on this. This is for their survival. And so that is why there are so many of you who need to become aware of all of this and to change your way of thinking and being, to have more love inside of you for yourself and others. And so meditation is key to find the silence within on a daily basis through your breath. And that is why every Tuesday at noon, today was a strange day. to say the least. However, in the future, every Tuesday at noon, for only 20 minutes or so, because meditation is key for your survival, to reach and to maintain this childlike light inside of you that is the fifth dimension of consciousness. So your consciousness will move into higher ways of being. Become a child. This morning, we made some little braids. And the beautiful dog here, who is very telepathic with her owner, told her that she is a super dog. And this super dog needs a cape, a pink cape. And so we shall be creating a super dog cape. It's the same thing. If you have a little animal in your home, if it's a bunny, if it's gerbils, if it's anything you have, love it and play. Take the time to play and appreciate the joy that they bring you, instead of tossing them aside with just a meal and a walk and a quick walk to do their business, so that you can get back to your own business. It's time for you to lighten up so that you can allow your child to enjoy the animals, to enjoy the walks, to enjoy the pool, to enjoy the beach, to enjoy your family. Take the time and call a friend that you haven't spoken with. It's time to be kind. Kindness is key. And so we thank you all for being here. This will be recorded because we feel that there are so many people who need to listen to this, to open their heart and mind to themselves. It is time. And so we thank you. We thank you for listening. We thank you for being here. And until next time, namaste. You can reach me at www.goddesstouch.net. And you can also text me at 954-655-5490. We wish you much love. And you are in charge. You are the empowered one. And so it is. Namaste.